If you do not want to miss the best moments that come out of these raw, completely unplanned conversations that I have with these very interesting people, then make sure you subscribe to this channel, PGX Clips, and press the bell icon top so that you know the next time we post.
A good example, there's a bunch of companies, startups building rockets out of India. Why is the fundraise that they have done, 1/10 of what Valley companies are doing to do the same stuff?
Wait, you were telling me there are startups building rockets in India?
Yes, like Agnikul Cosmos or this company called Galaxy. I invested in a company last year called Ethereal X that's building reusable rockets in India. Now, so these guys were the first ones to try and do it. They did some launch yesterday, but the company I invested in, Ethereal X, they are the ones who are, I think, first company doing reusable rockets. So they want to land it back.
And so why is the raise 1/10 of what they would do in Silicon Valley?
I think it's just like, one is the cost of doing things in India is lower.
Right.
But now, like, I can very candidly share that now if you want the A++++ talent, like if you want to hire the VP of engineering at Apple, he's going to cost you $500,000. Now you need that kind of capital. But for you to get to that point to hire them, you have to build a really strong team, build the momentum, get the product. When you can raise 30, 40, 50 million at a reasonable valuation is when you can get that guy. So you can't wait that I don't have not every Valley company starts with a VP of engineering at Apple. Right. Unless you've built and sold companies and you've raised an outsized round early on, that's when you can get these people to join as founding members. You can't do that. Like it's not common for that to happen.
Right. But so you're saying that the reason why Indian companies that are doing rockets are raising 1/10 is because it's cheaper to do it in India and that's it?
The cost of their formally salary of a good engineer will be, maybe great engineer here will be around 50 lakhs max. Right. They'll start at around 10 lakhs. So 10 to 50 you'll get an engineer. A starting engineer with no exposure in the US will be 100K. Like in the Valley, you can get for like 60, 80K, but like 100K. Right. So 85 lakhs with a starter versus 50 lakhs for a great engineer. Right. The great ones are not that abundant. But yeah, I'm saying like that's a great engineer in the Valley will be around 250K. Here is around 70K, like USD.
I'm also trying to understand if there is a ceiling to the dreamscape of India.
Yeah.
We talk about the Indian dream. It's a new term that's being thrown around, right? And there is an Indian dream. That Indian dream is, frankly, get through competitive exams and go to a great college. Whatever it is, it works for a lot of people. But as far as us dreaming to do great things is concerned, as a population, as an environment, as an ecosystem, have you found that there's a ceiling to that?
We penalize people for failure. The moment that goes away, I think people will take more risks.
Say more about this.
In India, people judge the failed prototype. They judge the failed pilot. You shouldn't care. Just keep moving on. Do 5 pilots, right? Elon Musk tried 4th rocket launch, succeeded. First 3 didn't succeed, right? So we penalize kids, startups. Like, I think even from an investment angle, like I've been invited to do some of these deals from our own investor that, hey, we're investing in this, you work with rocket companies. That's how I got this one. I invested in a quick commerce company recently, but I'm not an investor. Like, this is, say, Pran is the investor is doing it and they invited me to do it. But every time that money went out, I assumed it's lost. I don't even think about it. So only when, like, the only thing you want to optimize for is upside. I've completely accepted the fact that all these companies will fail or can fail, right? In India, you get penalized that, hey, you started this company, you failed, as a result, you're a failure. Or, hey, you went to this college, you got horrible grades, now you're figuring out what you want to do, and as a result, you're a failure. That mindset needs to go.
And why is that mindset?
I think because we followed structure, we are so risk averse that, hey, if I'm doing something well off the described path and I don't succeed, I told you so will come into play. You don't listen to your elders. People have done it and succeeded. You think you're too smart. All of these things, right? So, and beyond the point, you have to start ignoring these things and say that you don't want to regret not having tried. And I think that's been the biggest driving factor for Pran, right? This problem that we're solving is so important. Forget for everyone else. Even if I just build it for my own family, it's worth pursuing.
I agree.
Yeah.
Spot on. Guys, trust me, I cannot give you the beauty of this conversation in just this one clip. If you like this clip, then you have to go to our main channel and subscribe to it and press the bell icon because we post some amazing conversations for you on that channel.